but we are out here today. This is Don Armeni boat ramp. There's the city of Seattle across from us. Haven't really filmed a video in a while, just been busy with other things. Haven't really put a priority on it, but today I thought I would film a little video of a Blake Island camping trip that my sister and I are going on right now. We are on just leaving Don Armeni, and we're gonna cross basically on the other side of this. Straight over there is Blake Island. It's a very short boat trip because, well, we've got this thing pretty packed. But I'll be showing you guys the island, showing you what it's like. So yeah, it's pretty calm out right now. It might rain tomorrow, later in the day, so we'll see what happens. But it says today is just going to be overcasty, so yeah, I'll cut back with you in a moment. There's always a lot of sailboats there. Whales or something. Something out here. Yeah. Got Mount Rainier off in the distance out there. Apologies about the shaky video, but well, it's a little choppy out here, but yeah, directly ahead of us is Blake Island, this piece of land right in front of us. We're going to be landing in, oh crap, we're going to be landing in Tillicum Village, which is on the east side of the island. We're going to land there. We're going to find a camping spot. We're doing some tent camping on the island. I don't know if I mentioned that, but we're going to do that. They have a dinghy dock, so I can park my boat on the dock, and then they have carts. We can just wheel all of our stuff to our campsite. So it should be fun. You guys will see an island. About 90, I would say like 97% of it is covered in forest, and beautiful hiking trails. I went here in February, earlier this year, here, Blake Island. Such a beautiful place. It really captures the history, the Native American history of this region. You can see we have a lot of traditional looking wood structures, totem poles, and the design of this building. It's a very, very cool area. Got a lot more boats here than in February when I came. There's like 2 boats in February. But I'm gonna try to park as close to the tent camping as possible. Some people staring at us like they've never seen a person on a boat before. Getting stuff loaded on our cart, and we're heading to the campsite. I'll show you guys what that looks like, but yeah, let's keep on loading. Got all of our stuff loaded in this cart, and we're gonna head to our campsite. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's one of the unpopular sites, but I think it's the best site in this entire island. So yeah, you guys can kind of see we have a couple of little picnic areas where you can have fires inside. Fortunately, there's a burn ban in effect. We brought wood and stuff, but we're probably not going to have fires. But got a little bit of a breeze, so it can get a little chilly tonight, which is why a fire would have been nice. But looks like we're not going to be able to have that, so. But for now, let's keep on getting our stuff over there. Also, they have deer here. Might be able to see some deer. We saw some when we came here, but oh, there's a deer right there. Ah! They've got wildlife all over this island. Got a little buck here. Just doing his thing, eating some grass, living his best life on an island with no predators. The only other animal here is raccoons and like birds and stuff. But yeah, you can kind of see Mount Rainier out south of us there. Very pretty spot. Oh, letting out some turds. That's just great for the video. Sorry, you can't just poop whenever you want. So here's our site. Have a fire pit. There's a log stump there. We have a wildlife safe food storage container, because raccoons and stuff will get your food. But this is the best part about the site, is that you can kind of tuck your tent back here, and you've got you're surrounded by trees. I mean, here's the forest. Look at how beautiful this little area is. And it just goes back up the hill a little bit. But, and over here, this kind of goes back here. So much beauty, especially on this island. It's like one of my favorite islands. One of my favorite camping spots in the entire state. But now we're gonna set up the tent. I might film a little time lapse of us getting camp set up. I do have to conserve battery life, because I don't have a charger, and yeah, but I really only plan on using my phone for filming. Otherwise, I'll be just, you know, not using my phone. So, yeah, but here's our site. Site 14, one of the B sites, which I think is like one of the basic sites, the cheapest site you can get. So, $32 a night in the summer, which is kind of a little bit more, but I came here in February in this exact same spot, $20 a night in February. So it's definitely like something that I kind of want to come here several times in the winter, either like by myself or like with friends, because you can have a fire in the winter. There's no burn ban. So anyways, yeah, I'll cut back in a moment. We'll set up camp and get things situated. So yeah. Well, I don't know if it really caught on video, but the rain started to come down, and right when we were setting up the tent is when the rain started. So I brought this tarp and hopes to help to keep some of the rain off of the tarp. I knew it was gonna rain. I might have to adjust it because this side is still getting quite a bit of water touching the edge there. But the rain is coming down, and fortunately we have some covering here with this, these leaves and stuff, but the tent is still kind of in the open because all this is like sticks and stuff. It wouldn't be comfortable, but look at our view. Puget Sound is just out here, and yeah, this is kind of the vibe I was hoping for. A little rain, a little soggy. Isn't gonna hurt anybody. There's the city of Seattle just off in the distance. You can see Columbia Tower. It's getting a little foggy, but yeah, we got some stuff under the table for protection. This is my marine box. Marine box is, everything in there is dry. My like registration for the boat and wallet and stuff is all dry, but I'd rather have this still under here. But oh, my pillow's getting wet. This is my pillow, my bench seat, because one thing we forgot, and actually we forgot this when I went camping like a couple months ago, was pillows. It's just something you forget, but makes it interesting with camping, But hopefully you enjoyed that time lapse of us setting up this tent. It's still not the best. We might have to figure out some stuff. We have some rope we might tie to a branch or something to keep some of the water out. I think we should move this tarp a little towards this way still. Huh? I think we should like adjust the tarp, because it's still gonna get a little wet there. So yeah, I'll cut back in a moment. We got some business to take care of in terms of weatherizing this thing. So yeah, well, here's the final look with the tarp. Kind of looks a little bit janky, a little not like a tent at all, but I had this tarp and it had some like ropes on it, so we kind of tied it down and created little passageways for water to just fall off so it wouldn't pool in and around the tent. This is kind of tied up there to create a little A-frame for water to run down. Water can run down here, and this is kind of like a little river, and the water runs off. And this kind of comes up. The idea is that I don't want any of this like looking from above. I don't want you to be able to see any of the tent, and that way the tent will stay dry This one we might have to work on. I have an extra rope here. I think I'll tie this one up somewhere up on this tree or something. Maybe down. See. Yeah, maybe down like this. But yeah, I wasn't expecting for this type of rain to come. I thought it would just be sprinkling. But the weather has decided to act a little differently. You can see this here. The way that this system works. We have all the water kind of running off to the ground. And we'll see if this works. Right now, everything looks good. I'll show you guys what it's like on the inside. You can kind of see in here what the situation is. Very dry. Got some ventilation, of course. Sounds peaceful. But this is what it's all about. Trying to figure out how to stay dry. Never know what kind of situation you're getting blown when you're out of here on the water. But beautiful Puget Sound on a kind of dreary day. But I kind of wish I brought a raincoat. I only had one raincoat. So I'm probably going to stay under the under the trees. Yeah, only that raincoat. So I'm going to probably spend a lot of my time under the trees. But hopefully this lets up soon. But that looks ridiculous from this angle. But it's dry, that's all that matters. So yeah, we'll cut back in a moment. Not sure what we're gonna do now with all this weather. We were planning on doing some hiking, but I don't know. Anyways. Kind of up here by the Tillicum village. I'll kind of show you guys what this looks like. Basically, this place used to be really popular, and there was a tour boat that would come in here, and a bunch of tourists would come out, and they'd come to the village. They'd have like Native American type events and stuff. But unfortunately, as did with most things, COVID closed this place down. COVID was a true enemy with these type of businesses, but they still have stuff inside that we can see. But I think in here they had like a whole dance type thing going on. You can see these Pacific Northwest Native American art on this building. But let's take a look inside. There's a sign here on the window. Some like dogs or something. Tillicum Village permanently closed. No food or beverage service available. Blake Island Park store offerings. Ice cream, soda, snacks. Ooh, ice cream. But you can kind of see what it looked like in there. It's quite a cool, oh, my tripod messed up, but it's quite a cool situation in there. There we go. You can kind of see that. But it's sad what happens to some of these businesses. Because I've never actually been in here, I don't believe. And I've been coming to Blake Island since I was a kid, so. Kind of see there. But yeah. But business goes on, I guess.
See Seattle out there.
You can, yeah. There's Space Needle just barely visible out there. It's pretty eerie right here because you can't see the land over there. But yeah, it's a cool place though. This buck is pretty close to us. We're not trying to disturb you, we're just trying to walk the gravel path up this hiking trail that we're gonna go on. But we're kind of in their turf, so we really don't have a right to disturb you. There used to be a former home site of William Pitt Trimble. William Pitt Trimble acquired Blake Island in 1904 and named it Trimble Island. At various times the island was known as Hidget Island, or High Island, and Smuggler's Island. It was officially named in 1841 after George Smith Blake, then commander of the U.S. Coastal Survey. G.A. Can't really read that well.
Meigs.
G.A. Meigs and W.P. Sayward first logged the island in the 1850s. Afterward, Seattle First Bank took possession until Trimble bought it. For the next 30 years, Blake Island was turned into Trimble's private estate. A 250, believe it's a 250 acre island, or maybe 400 acres, I don't know. But he lived like right here in this little region. This was his field, and he owned all like 400 acres or whatever it is. So
12 rooms with 5 fireplaces.
But gosh, that'd be cool to own land, own an island like that. Did it back in 1904. That was about 120 years ago. Over this way, there's actually a really cool campground. God, it's just so beautiful on this island. But I wanted to show you guys this little, there's a little cabin building right here that I stayed in with my friends a couple of months ago. Back in February, we came here and did a little camping. It was like 35 degrees, but we slept in here. They have these little bunks that you could sleep on. And it worked. It got us through the night. We had a full opening here. We couldn't close this, so we just had to expose to the wild. But we made it. Made it through that night. You can see here, group camp information. You can read all that if you want. Quiet hours, 10 p.m. But it's just beautiful here. This little ravine. See the ferns and the wildlife here. Gosh, I'm so glad I decided to come here. My sister's leaving next week, so wanted to come here before she left. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys this. Literally looks like a painting with this boat and these other sailboats and stuff. Just looks like a painting. Well, it's a little bit later. Got some dinner cooking. We got a nice steak here. Cooking on a Coleman camping stove, propane. Got a little green tank sits on top of, and it's a pretty good, pretty full setup. I'm still kind of mad because we're not allowed to have fires. They still have a burn ban going on, and I was really banking on having a fire, but at least we've got some way to cook. But I'm gonna flip this meat over, see what it looks like on the other side. There we go. Nice and black. Yum. Oh, this will turn out good. I might turn the heat down. Oh, I turned it off. That's fake. That's in.
No.
Wow, it turned off. That was the lowest setting. Y'all can see that, right? Looks incredible. We just spent a whole bunch of time playing, like catching the football, playing football, and having some protein sounds so nice right now. Good eating. Kind of charred a little bit because unfortunately this burner, the lowest setting is like a medium heat. But looks good. Got the other steak on the grill. But I'm about to literally devour this once it cools down a little bit. Like with my hands and all, like not even like with my teeth, kind of like we did back in
Animal style.
back in the prehistoric times. Back when humans were a lot better and a lot smarter. Oh, Jesus. That almost fell. But I wanted to show you guys this. Let me turn off my light and then I'll show you guys what's going on out here. But yeah, my phone kind of makes it a little brighter. It's actually a lot darker than this. But, sorry about that. But you can see like the city of Seattle over there. You can see how beautiful the water is, all the lights of the city, all over there. And you can even see, the camera picks it up a little better, all of the light pollution in the sky. Whereas over here, we don't have that. But over here, it's almost like a sunset type thing with all that light pollution, so. But it's a good campsite. It's definitely good, so. You can see that meat. Incredible. God, this is good. Literally perfect. You guys can see it's got some pink in it still. Cut back in a moment. trying to cook this, but it just keeps catching on fire. Once you kind of get it started, then just kind of makes it easier to light. So we got tomato. Look away for 1 second and the whole bloody thing is on fire. Oh crap. Well, at least we can still get this side. Got that s'more on lock. Chocolate, graham cracker, marshmallow. That cinnamon graham cracker. Not sure if you guys can see that, but we have a raccoon on the table trying to eat some of maybe the grease that we had with the beef. They're kind of just wandering around out there, trying to get some of our grease. But we're in the tent now, kind of away from these guys. They're like there's like 6 of them out there. Good thing we're in a tent. As you can hear, it's pretty raining out right now. We've got that tarp set up. I showed you guys that earlier, so it should be good. Temperature wise, it's still pretty warm in here. It's not too bad right now. Those raccoons earlier, but those have left. But we've been playing Uno for the last hour or so, and it's been pretty fun. Won a couple games, lost a couple games, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I can sleep in this type of rain, this sound. Should be fine though.
You don't sleep good in rain?
No, it's like I normally don't sleep good in like sounds that vary in pitch. Like sounds that are like la, 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 those kind of sounds. Like that the pitch varies. But I can sleep in like a consistent sound, like a fan running or something like that.
Noise?
White noise, yeah. But the rain is kind of white noise-ish, so maybe I'll be fine. Anyways, that's probably gonna be the last clip for tonight, and tomorrow when I wake up, we're gonna have a good breakfast tomorrow because I got a whole bunch of eggs, Jimmy Dean sausage, bacon, so got a whole feast in the morning. Eggs, I'm happy for the eggs. The eggs are gonna be good, and the Jimmy Dean sausage. So, well, I think that'll be it for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Well, good morning, everybody. It's about 8:30 in the morning right now. Just woke up a little bit ago. Yeah, it was raining pretty hard for a lot of the night. When I went to sleep, the rain was coming down pretty hard. Right now, it's there's kind of a little bit of a mist in the air. But I'm gonna head to the bathroom, and then I have my book here. I'm currently reading 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. Very good author. It's been a very good book so far. So they have these undercover areas. I'm gonna go read in one of those for like 30 minutes or something, which is something I do pretty much every morning. So yeah, it's honestly not too bad. It's really not that cold out. You guys can't really see the mist that well. Let me kind of zoom in towards Seattle. Yeah, you can kind of see the misty, foggy weather right now. And then looking down south, doesn't look that much over there. Over there it's kind of misty and stuff. But yeah, gonna go do some reading. Then a little bit later when my sister wakes up, we're gonna make a big, huge breakfast. We got way too much stuff. We got way too much breakfast stuff. Got eggs, Jimmy Dean sausage, bacon. It's gonna be a lot, and it's gonna be pretty good, so. But yeah, show you guys kind of the walk here as it stands this morning here on Blake Island. So I think I'm gonna go to that cabana over there. That one's kind of closer to the water. This one in front of us is actually the restrooms, which I could show you guys what that looks like. And I don't really know if I just showed you this earlier, but they have like some games here as well. So this is horseshoe. So they have these horseshoe rings. There's another set over here, horseshoe. Right here, or you could play as well. And then also they have volleyball, actually, right over here, with sand and everything. You can kind of see that right there. There's a volleyball net there, which is pretty cool. Always got to watch out for this. There's just so much deer droppings everywhere around here. But gosh, this place is beautiful. You know, one thing I really haven't discussed, and something that like a little bit more about my personal life, is that I really want to buy some acreage, like between 1 to 5 acres, and I'd like to do it like somewhat soon. Like I'm actively saving for a property right now, but yeah, one of the things I want is a property, and the way that this island is laid out is really nice. Now this is a big scale type of thing, but the idea still stands. I'd love to have most of my property be forest, like this island is mostly forest, and then I'd like to have a grassy area like this where you can have like volleyball, you can have games and other stuff, you know, kind of a community area where people can you know, play games and stuff. And I'd like to build a house like similar to that house up there. Like I would not mind living in something like that, like at all. Like if I built something like that, that would be kind of cool. But that's kind of a look in the future. You never really know where this channel will go. Maybe I'll end up doing some property videos as well, along with boating videos. Look at this, look at this. I don't know if I can zoom in quick enough. You see that little raccoon on the roof? The raccoon, there's so many raccoons. Yeah, last night there was like, I think there was like 8 raccoons that were surrounding our tent looking for any scraps that we might have left behind. But unfortunately for them, as they came to find out, there were no scraps. So we did a pretty good job at cleaning up. But I'm gonna use the bathroom. I guess I'll show you guys what the bathroom looks like. Just a normal bathroom, so. Anyways, I'm gonna use the bathroom, do some reading, and then come back in. Yeah. 3 raccoons over there drinking some water. But now I'm gonna be making some cocoa this morning, and then after that maybe some eggs and Germidine sausage and bacon with these pans we have. So, but the wind's kind of picking up. The burner's still on, but we put this little thing there to kind of protect against the wind. Should probably close this so it can keep the heat in, but it's a pretty cool little system here. This cocoa hits good. Perfect for a cold day.
I'll put some soap on my hands.
Raccoon in the trees eating the berries. Well, we're currently hiking now. I'm not trying to use my phone too much. My phone is at 5%, so I kind of have to conserve clips. So I don't think I'll do much filming of the hiking. It's just a lot of woods, beautiful trees, and all that kind of stuff. So probably won't do much filming in here because my phone's about to die. But we're kind of on this path now, so yeah. There it is, the water tower. The water structure.
Grandpa's got on his property. Bone dry.
So dark under here. But yeah, this would be perfect. Camp's all packed up. It's gonna be a rainy boat ride. Leaving Blake Island. It was a good time, but as you can see, the weather is kind of pretty bad out right now. You can't really see Seattle over there. It's pretty foggy. The only saving grace is that it's not windy out, so the waters are pretty smooth. But I think that'll do it for this video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this one. It's a cool place. I'll be coming here more in the future. I want to try to come at least 1 or 2 times this winter, just because I can, you know, the burn ban will be up and stuff, so we can actually burn. But that'll do it for this one. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.